El Banco Loco. Every Monday, he pounds the congas with 15 of his closest compadres. Begins to slur as early as 3 p.m., the scent of sweet rum on his breath. I've nicknamed him El Banco Loco. I summon Job's patience, try to embody a Zen master through the whistles and bangs, the sudden insurgence of cars on the street, the scent of ganja blowing in the cracked bedroom window, as the ceiling quakes with sounds vaguely Cuban. This madness goes on and on. My patience wears thin as I percolate with past offenses. I once caught him urinating on the side of my house. When I demanded he disconnect the cable line he'd spliced without permission, I was accused of not being very neighborly. But tonight I cannot remain quiet. I want to silence these jovial madmen, these thunderous donkeys. Out comes the broomstick. Raised overhead, I slice through the air, sword in hand, a samurai warrior. Up it goes to pound the ceiling. But my ineffective tactic merely punches a hole in the plaster. I stomp upstairs in fuzzy, pale pink slippers and terry cloth bathrobe. Knock, knock, knock. No answer from El Bongo. Those neighbors. San Francisco living. Ode to Men. I admire them on the two-lane highway. Men who wear sleeveless shirts and race bicycles up a hill, a pack of insatiable wolves, bare-chested, quadriceps bulge in neon racing pants. I secretly watch a man at the gym, awed by the combination: magenta swim cap, tight Speedo, wide shoulders, tattoo sleeves continue down a long torso to parts unrevealed. I love a man when he drinks beer, late night scent on his breath. I fill with envy. Soft lips kiss the amber bottle over and over. The downtown banker, irresistible, crisp white shirt, well-cut business suit, each piece of lavish cloth wraps his body in perfect angles. An intellectual artist is one of my favorite types, though. One who dons mismatched tube socks, black-framed glasses, a red beard, perhaps one rolled-up pant leg, red light blinking on the back of his Mission Street bicycle. Through female-tinted glasses, my eyes devour men every day, but these thoughts just occur behind my veiled smile as I say hello as you pass by. Ooh, I don't think you'd catch me writing a poem like that at this time, but that's interesting, 10 years ago. Public transport. Loud phone talkers. Open mouth yawners. Shaky, sweaty dopers. Stank food eaters. Hysterical ex-lovers. Feet on seat sitters, shrill voice users, phone music players, cuckoo shit talkers, uncovered sneezers. Covert masturbators, litter droppers, gaping mouth breathers, children yeller adders. Beeping video game players, pajama wearers, skunky drug runners, excessive throat clearers, pungent cologne wearers, awkward co-workers, deadly farters. Just off work fish fryers, phone ringer browsers, transportation spare changers, grumpy graveyarders, massive suitcase travelers, sunflower seed husk spitter outers, 5-day underwearers, fingernail clippers, loud headphone wearers, sing-songers, toe jam stinkers, whistlers. Up the skirt phone photographers, drunk bridge and tunnel baseball gamers, Pissed off motherfuckers. Board the train before people have exited Urs. Don't move into the train standers. Left side escalator blockers. I lived in New York for 10 years. I came back here and I was like, I don't understand what's happening on this public transportation thing here. Wow. Let's see, what else do we got here? Hate Street, 1996. Of course he's playing the record for me. Who else? My feet moved as if they're of their own volition on the dance floor, as if carried by some fairy from the tribe called Adidas. I pined in the morning fog. The men power sprayed filth off the street, past the homeless teens, and I scribbled a poem in loops and curves, and I made it into a handmade book. Tea-soaked paper, burnt edges. I left it on his front porch, slid it between the grooves of the front gate. I started to learn about silence. No response is a response. I think, yeah, okay, I'll just read it. Don't tell anyone. Just give in to it. Give in to the guilty pleasures. This is a quote by my best friend. She says, just give in to it. Give in to the guilty pleasures. I'm in the driver's seat confessional booth as we plummet over Gough Street. I bestow my car stereo to Mariah. The fragile piano keys cling as she hummingly laments her departed lover because in simple, unpoetic terms, we belong together. Because when Babyface comes on the radio, we belong together. And the angels are resonating through her lyrics, feathered wings abound, transmitted by the Spotify gods. Don't tell anyone I love this song, especially the DJs. I have what my friend would call, at times, an objectifying gaze that has been turned and hawkishly looks at men in spandex lycra. Here it is again in this poem. Whatever you want to call it, for the last 10 years, tight-fitted cyclists. I'm certain my third eye is burning a hole through the back of his ass right now, watching those tattoos move up and down on the mid-calf as it circles around hypnotized. Don't tell anyone about my fixie fancy. I read all the 50 Shades books. I ripped the cover off so no one knew what I was reading. Because this guilty pleasure bordered on complete insanity, some of the worst writing I've ever read. Yes. At a time when I was 50 pounds heavier, growing a baby inside my belly. Soft porn on the 8:30 a.m. BART train, please? Yes. Yes, please. I still want to wiggle my toes in Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka hair and listen to You Killed My Father, Prepare to Die, Inigo Montoya ad infinitum. And so here, in this driver's seat confessional, I release the judge and shame oblivion. I give you my guilty pleasures, accompanied by emergency PMS Panda Express orange chicken. It is okay to park in the drive-through lane and lick your fingers. I don't know how much more time I've got. Maybe one more, two more, one more, one more. Chicken pox at 6 months. In the emergency room, pneumonia, chest x-ray, pulse oximeter, staphylococcus, streptococcus, clindamycin, insurance. My heart detonates with each beep of the heart monitor. Cranky nurses, curious doctors, tiny bed in the big white hospital bed. Tiny body in the big white hospital bed. Each red sore screaming, "Mama, help me." I gingerly lower your polka-dotted body into cool oatmeal baths, as if sacrificing my soul to the gods. Motherhood is holding her chest to chest. I vigilantly follow each breath's rise, descent, stand watch with my love barometer. That's for my little one over there who's eating chips. Thank you so much.